Hey gorgeous, it's Abiola from the Spiritpreneur Visibility Lab. Mindset, marketing, and money for smart coaches, healers, and creative gurus. It is day number 2 of my Spiritual Business Success Camp, a free series where I'm answering all of your questions on building the business of your dreams and you being seen and heard. So I thought that this was a really great question that I wanted to address. Someone asked me, "Dear Abiola, what is the difference between putting your videos on Facebook and putting your videos on YouTube or Instagram? And where should I put my videos?" Okay, so I think that this is a really, really great question. And what I want to say to you, besides if you're going to do a video handheld like this, make sure that you're using your tripod or a selfie stick, because it gets tired holding your hand out like this, is that no piece of content should ever live alone. You want to multi-purpose and you want to syndicate your content. So that means that if there is a video that you have created for your audience on YouTube, every piece of content that you create, I want you to think in terms of syndication and multi-purposing it. So let me break down for you where I first saw this. So I first learned this lesson way back in the days, like maybe 10 years ago or so, when I was in grad school and studying Martha Stewart and the way that she did business. And it was really amazing to watch, not the illegal part, but the legal part. So Martha at that time had like a couple of TV shows. So she would be on one TV show, say on the Food Network, another TV show, maybe on ABC or wherever. And she would teach you the turkey recipe in one. And then she would teach you, I don't know, the turkey gravy recipe in the other. Then she would break it all down for you in a magazine, a paper magazine. And then on top of that, then she would have it on her blog and ask you to submit your turkey recipes. Then she'd be like, "Come on in." At the time it was Kmart, and I'm going to sell you the bowl to come and cook in the pans to bake your turkey in or whatever you do with it. And it was really, really a great lesson in multi-purposing content. And it is a principle that I still use in every aspect of my business today. So what that means is that when I do a live video on Facebook, I then repurpose it and post that video also on my YouTube channel. I share it also maybe on my Instagram, and then I can use it also on my blog. So how do I do those things and why? So different platforms have different expectations. When you do a live video, people are willing to sit for 20, 30, 40 minutes, maybe an hour, depending on what the content is, because it's live and it's engaging and riveting and you are interactive with them. When it is a playback, unless it is, a topic that people really want to see, people are less willing to sit for a long amount of time. So sometimes if it's a longer video that I've done live on Facebook, that I will maybe take it and, maybe create a 15-minute or 20-minute excerpt, a shorter excerpt that would be for YouTube. YouTube, you can also do live video. All of these platforms offer live and pre-recorded content, but the audience that you have on each platform may have different expectations. So on Instagram has a number of different ways for you to share video. So Instagram has live video, but then they also have, and their live video only lasts 24 hours and it's gone. So you've got to save it to your phone if you want to keep it. Instagram also has Instagram stories, so shorter form video. And it has IGTV, which they introduced, hoping that to be a YouTube killer, which for most people, it offers about 10 minutes of content. And that's rapidly changing. It may offer you a little bit more by the time that you watch this. And then on your Instagram profile, it offers 1 minute of content. So if you're feeling industrious, you can absolutely record fresh content for each and every one of those platforms. I wouldn't recommend it if you, like most people have a lot going on. I would say repurpose. You can even go to temi.com, that's TEMI.com, and get a cheap transcript done, edit that bad boy what? And post it to your blog, which the search engines love and are going to use to come and find you. And so then now you've embedded the video on your blog and you have the transcript, which is a lot of text, which again, search engines love, and it is wonderful. And so one of the things you also need to be aware of, depending on the platform, is the captions and the titles. So YouTube is the second largest search engine. Yeah. And it's owned by Google. So you want to be very aware of the titles that you choose and make sure that they are keyword friendly and audience friendly. Okay, so these are just some of the things that you want to consider when it comes to which platform to choose. I would not suggest running around with a chicken with your head cut off. If you're just getting started, you may want to probably the smart money is on picking one platform and mastering that. If you're going to be a YouTube person, be a YouTuber, rock out with that. If you're going to be an Instagrammer, be an Instagrammer, rock out with that and master that one platform. And of course, as I always say, your list is your biggest asset. So no matter what platform you're on, it could go away tomorrow. The algorithm could shift. Anything could happen. So make sure that you are building a list. And later on in this series, I will share with you some tips to do just that. Okay? So if the question is about, where to post, or the difference between posting to Instagram, posting to YouTube, posting to Facebook, it depends on your audience where they are. It depends also on your own personality and DNA and your brand. If you're trying to reach people who are 15 years old or so, then TikTok is going to be your platform. So there are a lot of different possibilities. If you're trying to reach a business audience, then LinkedIn is what you should be looking at. Okay, so the great thing is that most content online is moving toward multimedia, meaning video and audio, but don't feel the need to try to do it all at the same time unless you have help and support or your brand has been around for a while. I luckily have a team to be able to help me with those things. And multi-purpose. Take it from Auntie Martha, not the illegal part, but the multi-purposing part of her business. Okay, so if you want to be seen and heard in your business, if you are a coach, a healer, or creative guru, then check out my Spiritpreneur Visibility Lab, Mindset, Marketing, and Money. And you can get started free. Yup, free. What? Free with a free business masterclass at richgoddess.club. That link again is richgoddess.club. All right, my loves, be seen, be heard, be an amazing movement. Namaste, goddess.